Hey guys, I'm back with another one. What's goody? So I was gonna put a part 2 as a sneak peek and early release on part 2 of this beef with Tommy the Gossip and Kay. But it's so much profanity in it, I have to make sure that I edit it before I even take that risk of putting that stuff up. I ain't even gonna go down that road. There's a lot of profanity in there. There's a lot of he say, she say. There's a lot of pedo talk. There's a lot of trafficking with the SEX in the front of it going on. A lot of harsh allegations being said on each other. There's a lot of mess. I don't even know where to begin with it. But I'm not going to put up part 2 until I edit it. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. We are on schedule per usual. I have an Instacart delivery coming. I hope they're not going to give me a hard time bringing it all the way up to my door because it's heavy items that I need for the house. And right now I'm on live, and it seems like I always schedule a live when it's time to go live. So, hey, baby back ribs. Hey, Natanya, how you doing? Use the first one in the chat. Hey, Toby, second one in the chat. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I wanna confirm to a few people because I did look in my Discord because I did get a notification. I don't know if I'm just not paying attention, but I'm thinking that my Discord is just not discording. The link that I was giving out to you guys, it was expired. I'm not understanding that. I don't know how to work Discord, so you should already know that whenever someone says that I have a Discord with Tommy the Gossip, you know that was a lie. That's Instacart. Oh, isn't this sweet? Hold on. Hello? Hello? I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, what was I saying to you guys? Oh yeah, my Discord. So that's why you can't pay attention to everything that you hear people say because a lot of times it's BS. And another thing I want to say before we begin this beautiful bean footage, because I'm gonna let you guys listen to part 1 of Tommy the Gossip and Kay. Okay. However, um, it's a lot going on. But I just want to let you guys know that, this is for really Alvo supporters. Alvo will be down for about 90 days. That's what he said, allegedly. I don't know how long, but he's in jail. We're not going to drag his name. He's not here to defend himself. And he's not bothering the community or tainting the community anymore, especially with the begging. He's given his supporters a break from the begging. So I just want to say that I hope that you're seeing that you don't need to pay someone like an Alvo to create havoc and conflict because you already got somebody in the bushes or in the circle of Shamar's ex-friends, friends, enemies, frenemies, who they already have conjured up in their head how to keep the circus going. So you don't need to pay any individual. That's why I always say keep your money, no super chats, no cash apps. Just hit the like button. Because I'm a commentator. I'm not going to be part of the mess, but I'm going to commentate on it. There'll always be something to talk about. Alvo is not bigger than the program. So he's gone. You already see this mess going on. It ain't even been 24 hours and this mess going on. Now imagine if these two people saw each other in the flesh, what would have happened? Somebody probably would have went to jail, or both parties. It's insane what's going on right now. It really is insane. But anyways, getting back on the Discord, I'm gonna have to find a link that's not expired, and I'm gonna have to put my Discord link, because I do see that you guys are putting YouTube videos or links to wherever. The stuff that you can't share up here on YouTube. You can continue to do that. Be very mindful to also put my links to whatever my updated videos. This is going to the mods in particular. Make sure you also put my links in there too, because my Discord was really only for my links. Or if I said, okay, well, drop that in there because to show me, because you can't drop it on YouTube. I can't share that on YouTube. So it was for that too. But mainly it was for my links, because my notification bell is not getting you guys all the time your notifications. So don't just clog up the Discord with others, which is an advertisement, other people's links, and never mind. Make sure my links are in there. Now, I know that probably sounds messed up, but it's my Discord, and that was the reason why I created it. So it's what you're really hearing is somebody just keeping it 100 with you, whether you want to hear it or not. So I just want to say that, and also want to confirm that my name is not Selena Davis. I heard the name Selena Davis in my Discord. Now, I don't know if a person was being funny. I don't know if a person thought maybe Alvo does have my real information and he was saying my name. No, that is not my government. My initials on my channel are my government. My last name, Davis, is my last name. That's my government last name. But Selena Davis is not my full name, and I do not ever want to be addressed by that. And if I do get addressed by that or see it, I'm not going to get up here and share who disrespected me or who said it. I'm going to block them out my life. That's what I do. I don't have time, like we're seeing what's going on right now, Tommy K and this mess. I don't have time for that. I'm too old for that. And somebody also wanted me to address why I never get on Tommythegossip, because he's wrong for all of what happened last night and what's been going on the last couple of times between him and Kay. Put a Y in the chat if you guys heard me, because there was one thing I did get on Tommythegossip about with my community, not to Tommy. But I'm quite sure Tommy has been in the bushes numerous times and heard me say it. I like Tommythegossip. He's funny. He's getting his bag. He came a long way from where he used to be, is from begging. But I don't see eye to eye with how he presents his content as far as cussing. He does too much cussing. And I get scared that when somebody gets mad enough and want to take his channel down, it's going to be easy to do that because he cusses too much. That's the only thing I can say. And I have said that, but that's not my right to push it upon him what he needs to change on his channel. Because Tommy's going to be Tommy. If that's what makes Tommy Tommy when he has a conversation in real life off of social media or on the app, if that's the way he talks, he's a grown young man. He's not a grown A man, ASS man, because he's not, I'm older than him, put it like that. I've been his age. He ain't never been mine. But I'm not going to tell him how he needs to talk, because nobody's going to tell me how I need to talk. We have a lot of dysfunctional people in this sector who would want to tell me how to talk, which is, why don't you use profanity? Why don't you cuss people out and get all ratchet? And I'm not fitting to do that for them. So I don't expect for Tommy to do anything for SL Davis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk to a grown man about what he does. If it's working for him, that's him. He ain't over here disrespecting me. So I'm not worried about it. You feel what I'm saying? It says I got the notice. Okay, that's good. Morning, Toby. Let me see if you guys have any. So, anyways, I will, in defense to Tommythegossip, if it's wrong, just put wrong in the chat. If it's right, what I'm saying, put right. W for wrong, R for right. From what I gather from it, Tommy and Kay got into a beef because of the simple fact Kay was telling Clue. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that he could get, on his feet and get into a setting, a program like how Tommythegossip is in, and it's allegedly for the House of Virginia. Let's use that. I like that word. Everybody knows what the House of Virginia is at this point. And it was pretty much a health read and a shot at Tommythegossip. He explained that on this live, and it triggered him. And it would trigger me too, because these are really harsh allegations on somebody that may not or may be true. And that is not for the public to know, Tommythegossip's health, my chart status. That's, to me, that's not content. Us knowing that. That's just someone being malicious. And that's when I speak up about those kind of things, because it's not cool. But see, you have to understand, she's not doing nothing no different than Alvo's doing. She's trying to, Alvo's gone. Everybody's trying to get first place to Alvo spot, because they're saying even after it says, let's be, oh, thank you, love, Erica. I need to put my reading glasses on because it's a little bit blurry. That's why it took me a minute to read it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But she's probably trying to take Alvo's spot. They all saw that, even though Alvo left too soon from the relationship from Shamar, he did everything and anything to stay relevant. So he is relevant. And people are trying to say, if this crash dummy, cloud chasing, I was about to say, swear, ninja can do it, then so can I. He's out the way now. Because, he thinks and his supporters think that he's bigger than the program, and he's not. Because I'm a commentator, I get money off his name, talking about Alvo. And he's locked up, and I'm unbothered. Y'all see me doing doodling on some live stream. Y'all don't even know what I'm doing over there. Y'all probably thought I lost my mind. No, you can do that when you got money saved away. I've been doing this job for years. Money is saved away here. I don't live check to check. So if I want to experiment in other areas, whether it looks silly, whether it's getting a view, 2 views, 3 views, I can do that. Every time you're on live, I'm doing an Instacart. I don't get food stamps. I wish I did. If you have any, holla at me so I can do an Instacart, and I'll give you, if you got 200, I'll give you 100 for some stamps. And I shouldn't be saying that on YouTube, but YouTube, I'm just playing. However, I'm doing what I want to do. This is going to get to the point for me where I'm doing this just to be doing it for fun, or because I still owe it to my supporters to give you guys updates, because that's how you guys came over and we know each other. It's from the content. But I'm going to get into right now, let you listen to the video that Tommythegossip put up. I might chime in from time to time. However, she was wrong for doing that. And I'm not saying that some of what Tommy said was out of pocket too, but because it was, especially about her kids. Leave kids out of it, but they say stuff about his kids. You know, I'm not too sure if Kay say stuff about his kid, but I know Alvo used to. I know Shamar, you know, they talk about each other's kids and family, and it's getting way out of control. Hey, Latina, how you doing, sweetie? And again, before I play the video, thank you so much to my mods that come into my boring. It's boring now. I'm calling it boring. It's boring now, but thank you guys for coming into my lives where there's no drama and you guys be riding with me, holding me down, and, you know, being a moderator that you are, which you're also my supporters and my moderator. I want to thank you guys. So let's listen to what, this is only part one. I have to edit part two because it was a lot of cussing on Tommythegossip's part. So it was K, but I'm just saying we didn't get really into the K part. This is just part one. I have a whole bunch of recordings from last night. So let's listen to part one that I managed to edit to get out to you guys.
I don't even talk about K, but she's telling me you're lying. Okay.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you.
Okay. Y'all think I'm lying, but I'm serious. Y'all won't be satisfied until I show some pictures, and then K gonna get on here really going crazy. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied until I show pictures. That's why Kay come at me the way she come at me, because she still have not respected I'm her kid's stepmama / stepdaddy. She have not respect that. She have not got to the picture. And that's why y'all think me and Kay keep getting into it, because Kay know that I'm her kid's stepmama / stepdaddy. So that's why she going around here putting out lies, and she only going off of what she heard Meth and Lashun say. And for her to say she got paperwork knowing damn well she ain't got shit. She barely got her kids. How the hell she got paperwork? So, but that's go to show y'all that Kay is sitting right here making up lies, and she's sitting up here trying to make up lies, but I'm her baby daddy, and I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm her baby daddy. Yup, I am him. I put my wig on every Saturday, and I go to his house, and we down boots. I mean, we down, down. He said I'm not gonna lie.
Now that made me weak. I don't care. I'm human. When I heard that, I was weak. Hey, Calvin. I was like, Tommy, you filthy animal. Tommy know he trolling. But so was Kay. Because why would you, on an open platform for the public to see, why would you get up there and say you can get the clue X, Y, and Z like Tommy got? Because he got the, you know, the House of Virginia. Diabolical. But that was funny that what Tommy said, because he knows that that's probably not.
He did say I remind him of Kay. He said I look like her. That's why he fucking with me, because he said I remind him of her. I said, oh, for real? He said, yeah, you just don't got that big ass gap. I said, thank you, daddy. But yeah, I'm fucking him down, honey. She woke up, this out her sleep talking about me. This really woke up out her sleep talking about me. So that's why she mad. Now, I'm not trolling. Y'all keep thinking about trolling me, okay? Y'all don't want to be looking crazy. No, I'm not Shirley, bitch. I'm Barbara. That's why that girl mad. I'm telling y'all, that's why she's mad. I've been her baby daddy. I'm telling y'all. Y'all be thinking people be playing. This Atlanta. Atlanta is small, honey. I ain't got a lot, but then I say, we in Atlanta, honey. I've been her baby daddy, honey. And y'all keep to my son. I'm lying, okay? Y'all gonna be looking crazy in a minute. Watch. When I screenshot our messages, y'all really gonna be looking crazy. Because I don't need the clout. I don't need the clout. Remember that. I don't need the clout. I don't need it, honey. So, I ain't even gonna just be sitting up here just making stuff up, because I don't need it. I got it. I'm K that baby daddy. Okay? That's why she's mad. That's why she's angry. And that's why she's sitting up here making up all these lies, because she don't want me to tell the internet what was going on. So she be crashing out. I got some TMK, me too. I got TMK too. Her pussy don't really work. Her pussy ain't hitting on nothing. Every that hit K said her pussy dry. They say her pussy dry, and she ain't good for nothing but some damn kids. And that's why all her niggas leave her, and that's why all they say her pussy don't get wet and her pussy dry. That's why she wanna linger on with men so that she can get her pussy started to get her pussy wet. Cause they say that pussy like dried up. They say that pussy don't do no squeaky, no noise, no nothing. It don't clap back or nothing. And that's why they want to be gay, because her pussy ain't doing shit. That dry. I mean, that real dry. The last time that pussy was wet when that baby came out her hole. And ever since then, that pussy been dry. And that's why her baby daddy had left her and came to some wet booty hole. That was her baby daddy want a wet booty hole, because the baby, her pussy is dry. It's dry like Frosty Flakes. That's what it is. It's dry. That pussy need rehab. Just like that ponytail. You can tell the pussy ain't wet. Look at the ponytail on her head.
So you understand what I'm saying to you? I'm laughing. However, let me just say this to you. I'm laughing, but I just couldn't do or talk like that on my channel. What he does on his platforms is what he does on his platform. See, I really feel like sometimes people be like, somebody has said, for the love of God, SL Davis, can you please speak on Tommy, because this time he was wrong. Now, I can't speak on what he's doing as far as how he presents the information. That's the way he commentates. But it's funny to me. It's funny to me because I feel like if you know he's gonna come out his mouth crazy, don't mess with him, because this is what's gonna happen. This is the end goal for anyone that messes with him. I'm not messing with him because there's no reason to. I'm in my lane. I don't want him messing with me, and he ain't, and I ain't messing with him. Because I feel like when people mess with you, they're messing with your bag. They're not messing with my bag, because I'm not going to get up here and cuss and carry on, say profanity and foolishness, because I know that is something that you got. Now the enemy has something against you, and when they're ready to strike, they're able to. I'm gonna report this for inappropriate content because he's cussing and carrying on. They can't do that over here. So that, yeah, they can mass report my channel, but the best of the best who we know in the community that mass have their followers mass report channels, and the channels get taken down. You don't know, and people be like, be careful, I don't trust it. To me, on the back end or even in the comment section, times when you guys hear of people threatening my channel, but I don't be worried about it. It has nothing to do with being cocky. It's because I don't use none of that profanity and talk on my platform. That's what keeps me safe. You keep yourself in the mercy of another person, and you did all the hard work. That's a hater when you're up here carrying on like that for them to win and get your channel taken down. Because when they manually go into that channel and hear you carrying on like that, they're going to take your channel eventually. Either the bot's going to take it, or a manual review is going to be done. That whole channel going to be gone. And I worked too hard to lose everything. I got over 2,500 videos. I should have about 7, 8, 9,000 videos, from my health content all the way to Nature Boy content. But I've deleted every year that I was doing Nature Boy content, and all of my health content. I deleted that. But I still have almost close to 3,000 videos. And I worked too hard for someone that's a hater to take that away from me. And I was trying to say this to Tommy before, not to him. Like, I didn't reach out to him. I'm saying I would talk about how I like his content. I think he's so funny, and he makes me laugh. But only thing is, he got to stop all that cussing. But at the same time, I've never reached out to him because that's not my place to do that. If that's the way Tommy wants to talk to people or online, then he do your thing. Be great.
She ain't drinking a lot of milk. That's what she ain't doing. She's not drinking a lot of milk, because if she was drinking milk, that would be wet, and that ponytail would have an extendo. But that ponytail is so short, you could tell that dry. You could tell right in there that dry. That dry, honey. That got that little small ponytail on top of her head and ain't got no money for real. That dry. I'm telling y'all. If it was wet, she would be too busy to be online. She do it, man, business, right? And then she lied. And then she lied to me, I'm in a program. And if I was in a program, why you ain't in one, bitch? You need to be on some type of program, ho, while you got your kids living with your mama. And then gonna tell my son, I take my kids to school. She over there. Yup, that's true. She do. She sell. Cause she tried to teach me how to sell one time. To my son, this is what you gotta do.
Chef Sky. Do you have my DM IG? Can you put that in the chat for me, please? I want to say something to you on the back end. Thank you.
She showed me the websites, the site, and that's why Kylie was hanging around Kay, because Kay want to talk Kylie how to go to Old National to sell. Y'all think I'm lying? Kay, all y'all be lying. No, I'm not lying. Put you a block. Have a great day, bitch. I don't know who you is.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah. K the reason why Kyle knew how to sell. Kyle didn't know nothing about Old National. Kyle not even from Atlanta. K told Kyle to go to Old National and sell, and he'll make his money. And that's the real truth. She ran around. I'm telling y'all the tea for real. Y'all think I'm lying, but I'm really telling y'all the tea. She ran around here, told Kyle to go to Atlanta. Come to Old National, and he'll be able to get his money because he can sell his on Old National because she said National too. And that's why she was so quick to pull up on Kyle because she knew the plug and she knew the pimp. What's up, BB? And she knew the plug with Reach. Yup, K ran around here making Kyle sell that. She tried to teach me how to sell that. So this is what you do. You make you an app.
Can you put in my inbox, hey, or something like that? So when I get off, I can send you something, Chef Sky. Thank you.
And then you tell the mans you ready for them to come in on you. I said, what, K? She said, yeah, that's how you get your money. K running around here selling. Mm-hmm. That what K do. That why she recruit little boys because the people she hang around they like little gay boys. They like men. And so what she do is that's why she went about that U-Haul. She's talking about she moving the shelter. No, she not moving the shelter. She's trying to recruit kids and recruit men to around with each other so that they can be in her shelter again. What she trying to do? She's trying to do a glory hole in her shelter. She's not trying to work no business.
Not
She's trying
the
to make
glory hole.
get in that shelter. I'm telling y'all, she building a glory hole. She's trying to turn that to a bathhouse. I'm telling y'all, she's trying to tell y'all about throwing it out there. Oh, I'm trying to do a shelter, but no, she really ain't. She's trying to make that to a bathhouse where everybody come in there and get. That's what she's trying to do. I'm telling you. That's why she ain't got no ring finger, and that's why she ain't got no husband, because she sit on live every day worried about men. Yeah, she said.
Can y'all make sure y'all hit that like button? Hit that like button. Thank you. Make sure you're hitting the like button.
She said, that's what she do. She said, that's what she do. She sell hairy. I knew that bitch got a hairy when I seen that. I know that bitch hairy. She ain't got nothing but a rainforest down there. I'm gonna poke.
It says incarceration date, scheduled date. Yeah, so that was pretty much part one of it. I was gonna say all of it. No, it's not all of it at all. There's more, but I have to edit it. Like I said, it's a lot. But yeah, it's content, and no one's gonna hurt each other. They'll get over it. They'll probably either make up again. They make up all the time, or maybe they won't, and they'll stay going for a couple of months, months run, or who knows, for the eternity of this community or sector lasting. They'll be back and forth, at each other's throat. But I just hope that they keep it on social media because I don't want to see nobody get hurt. We all know that it can get to that point. Kay has been in a couple of physical altercations with people off the app. I've seen videos of her fighting. I don't know what to really call it, but I guess you call it fighting. But yeah, she was shooting the ones with some female, and they were saying the girl was drunk, and Kay got the best of her, and that was the only reason why she got the best of her was because the girl was drunk. I don't even know who the girl is to know that Kay got the best of her, but we don't need it to get to that point where it's taken off the app because people are talking about people's kids. Glory hole, right? Exactly. Toby, me too. I was super happy for him. Yeah, I'm happy for him too. He should be moving in. Didn't he move in Monday? I could have swore he said on the last video that I put up a couple of days ago it was going to be Monday. So she stays in day drama. Yeah, I know. Alvo could be gone for 6 months because his court date for his other cases fall while he's already in custody. So when he's released, he could be transferred back to Cobb County. Yeah, that's true because I've seen people have multiple cases and they make you serve your time on their stuff that you owe them, and then you deal with case by case on them because it's different docket numbers. And yeah, right, because he defaulted. It's called, they revoked his bail. It's called revoke. So he surrendered himself on Monday. So we don't know what extra charges they put back on Alvo. But when Alvo went in as a willing participant into the courthouse, he was it's called a surrender. He was surrendering himself. Okay, I know, trust me. But that's the past. But yeah, because you get to a point in your life you gotta stop doing the same thing. You're gonna get the same results. So yeah, that's the situation with that. It says K just messy. She always in somebody's business. Yep. Once Shamar took him off the bond, that sealed his fate. Yep. And he didn't do the right thing with it, so it just made it worse. The time that he was dragging his feet. That's why they were like, does he have a any social media platforms or whatever we can, they wanted to have evidence that literally, especially somebody like Alvo, they went on to his videos and probably heard him hours and hours of bragging how he was going when he got ready to go take care of his legal obligations. So now people are gonna have their way with him, honey. I'm sorry, but all this mess between them all Ben went too far. Ben went too far. I agree. That's not something that I'm not gonna agree with. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I know some people got their tongue up to the window and they're watching. I can't wait till I'm to the point where I don't even ask anymore. But because I'm gonna gag ya real soon, trust me. And yeah, it's gonna get to the point where I will once in a while say hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome, but it won't be that often. Trust me. It's coming. It's coming real soon. Says he made it worse when he crossed state lines too. Kevin is going to ensure he gets back to Cobb County so that bond money doesn't fall on the bondsman. So listen, let me ask you a question. Can you guys tell me, did he surrender himself in Houston or was he actually in Atlanta, Georgia? I'm asking because I don't care too much for him. So I follow him, but I don't. You feel me? So Ben went too far. But see, you have to understand, people say it Ben went too far. And Melissa, this is no shot at you. I'm just saying in general. But it Ben went too far, but people literally donating their hard-earned money, giving him super stickers and cash apps and all this stuff to egg and fuel him on. Now, when it gets really out of control, now it's too much. It's been out of control. And it's been spoke about on this channel that he must be stopped. But everyone wants to look at it like somebody's hating on this clown. I've been doing this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been in this game for years. And that's why what's going on right now is going on, because it's fueled by hating, pocket watching, seeing, like, for example, Tommy going from begging, barely can pay his rent, to now he can pay his rent and he got himself a bankroll. And they're pocket watching. They want to be where Tommy's at. But the way Tommy's going about it, I don't think is the right way. But he's doing it the way Tommy feels like he should do it. So I'm not going to knock him for that. And the way I feel about Tommy, I like him. I think he's funny. Now, would I do it the way Tommy did it? Absolutely not. But I'm not Tommy. So that's why we're not going to talk about that situation too much, because he's not here to defend himself. We're not talking about him anyways. It's not bad that we're saying. But I'm just saying, it has went too far. He was an ATL. Okay. I think ATL. Okay. He surrendered himself to where his probation officer told him to go. Because I was just saying, I think that he surrendered himself to a probation in Houston, Texas. That's what I was thinking. And then they'll come have him, call it have, and have pick him up. Same thing. That's what they call him that's a legal terminology for when they come to pick up a prisoner. But I didn't say that. Oh, let me stop. I'm not sure. Alvo lies so much, so who knows? I think he was in Houston the whole time, and they gave him a designated spot as fathers of probation or court place. You can go to the courts to surrender yourself too. You go to the clerk's office, and then one of the probation officer will come down, and they'll have officers with them, and they'll take him into custody, put him in handcuffs. He was in another county in Georgia. How you feeling today, 1977? Hopefully nobody gets seriously hurt behind all of this mess. That's all I'm worried about. Somebody getting seriously hurt. So if it's longer than what his rent is paid up for, then rent a center in. Yep. They will take the furniture evicted by the time he gets out. So he might as well move back to Atlanta because there won't be anything left. And he's right. Yeah. That's why he just did that backwards. I really think that he should have just before he left. This for a lot of we all know that he left because allegedly Messy Doll had his information and they were calling cops to his family's residence where he was staying at until he got on his feet. That's understandable, but you should have maybe have taken care of your legal obligation. You may have not even been sat down. They may have reinstated your probation with other stipulations on it. You could have did a transferred and you would be checking in somewhere in Houston probation office and not even be in this trouble like that. So I don't really understand why that boy is just slow like that. He was because he went by his aunt and cousin's house to smoke. Yeah, you're right. That's what he said anyways. Could have been an aunt and cousin's house. Antonio that he met in Houston. Wonderful. It says wonderful back doing here. Oh, that's good. That's good. He was walking around the neighborhood he grew up in on live before. Yeah, I did see him, but I'm just saying he lies so much. I seen him because he was on his live, on YouTube. Shamar said the bounty hunters was expecting him to pay money if he couldn't get Alvo. Why would they expect you? Because you heard it from Shamar, Diamond Queen 91. That's why. It don't make no sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, honey. That's just what the circus is all about. That doesn't even make sense. I don't believe any of the mess. I don't either. But it is what it is. So I'm glad we're on the same page, Antonio. So whoever did not hit the like button, hit that damn like button. Hit it now. Shamar don't know what he's talking about. Never do. That's why he had people beside Alvo putting in the universe that Shamar was evicted. And then he also put into the universe that Shamar waited too long to get his lease renewed, so that's why they wouldn't do it when he wanted to renew it. Beside Alvo putting that into the universe, we also listened to Shamar tell his side of his housing situation, and all he did was open his mouth and confuse everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because he don't be knowing what he's talking about. Shamar will confuse you like nobody's business. The goal is to bring in views, so they tell us anything for entertainment. Exactly. Any means necessary. That's the difference, though. Love, Erica P. There's one, there's two types of people. There are people that do it, for the engagement and entertainment for their community, the supporters. And then you get some people that do it and they go above and beyond the call of duty. And in some cases, people get hurt. And in this case, I'm just hoping it stays on line what's going on with Tommythegossip and Kay. Kay, like, she a female. She's always inviting somebody to a fight. But I don't think Kay would fight Tommy. But I strongly believe she'll get somebody to do it for her. So he has to be careful. He really has to be careful. Because I say him because Tommy, he'll argue and carry on, but he's smart when it comes to not doing anything to jeopardize his freedom. Kay is trying to be ratchet and I'll get one of my bloods or whatever to come see you. You know, all that crazy ghetto ratchet stuff. Where, Tommythegossip will come back down to reality. He said they only confuse the slow people with common sense. No, they are lying. Exactly, 1977. Girl, you got me weak with that one. No, you didn't. 1977. Good afternoon. Hey, Ivan. How you doing, sweetie? Can't K go away? Shoot. That ain't gonna happen. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. But I want to ask you guys a serious question though. Do you think that K is recruiting people as in, to make money? You know what I'm saying? Street workers. Because Tommy did say a lot of stuff. And sometimes people say stuff because they're mad. Sometimes people say stuff because they're mad and they're not telling the truth, but they just want to make that person look bad. I don't know, Tommy is real, but I think he keeps it all on the internet. Yeah, he definitely keeps it on the internet. Yeah, he don't go too far with it. I don't, it's the other people I be worried about. Hey, Frederica. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Watching. Have a great day, you all. All right, Frederica. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. I think Kay is beautiful girl. Her focus is just on the wrong. I was saying that this morning when I was doing the thumbnail. I said Kay's a pretty girl. She really is. But she doesn't have pretty ways about herself. Let's just say that. She's into too much ratchet street stuff. She needs to focus on getting a stable place to be with her kids, and that's it. Nothing can do surprise me. It's just something about her that don't sit right with me. Yeah, me either, Natanya. Well, listen, I'm about to get off. I just wanted to check in. My 11 o'clock check in. And I just want to say, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. I do have a video going out after this live. This will be part 2. It is a lot of editing. It was a crazy night last night, guys. But it'll be out before 3 or by 3 o'clock. The first one will go out. So love y'all. Stay safe and blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.